Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Matt, aka Thanatos, and I hope you guys can see me and hear me. That's the first. I haven't had technical difficulties like that in a while. So let me know. Let me know if you guys give me some thumbs ups or I don't. Can you thumbs up? Audio good. Yeah, we got thumbs up, gentlemen, ladies, whoever's in this chat. Wow. And then I was going through and deleting the previous videos, and I might have deleted this one in my YouTube account. So we'll see. We'll see how long this actually works for. Oopsie. Okay. So yeah. I guess whatever I said in the last one, I can just because I actually screwed up when I first started talking. So this is Thirsty Thursday. I think it was Carlito Classico that gave me the suggestion. Before I start all this out, I just want to say thank you guys all so much. The amount of support I received after my last my 3-hour therapy session was overwhelming. From everybody on YouTube, from everybody on Instagram that watched it. I cannot believe that so many people watched 3 hours of me talking. So it was amazing. And like, I don't know why I was so down on myself at the time, but after all the love that I received, that's probably one of my most watched videos. That's crazy to me. And I have been definitely feeling so much better since then. It's been wonderful. So anyway, so thank you guys. I have also hit 700 subs. I am at 705 because I think Burke Nasty 54 Comics, Steve B, just subbed me up, looks like. So thank you so much, Burke Nasty. Yeah, I started this July of 2017, I believe. And I initially did it because CBCS had a hashtag CBCS unboxing, and if you could win like $100 gift card or something for some CBS stuff, and then they completely nixed it. And anyway, so it was just like bloop. But that was like what started me on all this. So to think that in a year and a half I have hit 700 subscribers, and kind of doing this casually. So I mean that's amazing to me. So thank you guys all so much for the support and for all that. I will hint at the subscriber giveaway tonight. It will be very personal-ish. So let me go to the chat real quick, and then I will explain what we're going on about. I had a piece of paper with my itinerary. It's gone. So we have White Whale Comics in the house. Comic Books NYC. Good to see you. Fern 82. I'm assuming that 3 is supposed to be an E. So like cool. Fern 82. Comic Geek MCD, you are my first Snapchat comic book guy, so that's cool. Jason P's in the house, John's Comics with Kids, DS Comics, TJ, Jeffrey Comic Con, good to see you. Rudy Gonzalez, look at, oh my God, there's so many people. Randy's in the house, Comic Lover Omega, Steve B, Big Will, Flaco, Rincon. I'm sure there's other people as we get further down. Wingnut, always in the house. Wingnut, always here. Comic Noob, Marco 88. So look at this, Aquaman, Momoa. I thought it was pretty cool. 1, because I saw the movie, and 2, I've got that little guy. Look at that. This is the entire video, guys. I just wanted to show you my Aquaman Pez dispenser. All right. Pez is delicious. That's not actually what we're doing. So Thirsty Thursday, thank you for all the suggestions on stuff I can do in my 3-hour video. We're going to start off with a little whiskey. Just a little whiskey here. So back to the story. Let's go. Before we were so rudely interrupted by no audio. This is Axe in the Oak Fern. Super delicious. I've used GoCollect since before I started YouTube. I think I signed up April 2017, and I haven't looked back. You always hear the debate. Some people use GPA, some people use all these other websites, Comics MV. There's a bunch of different options out there. GoCollect just happens to be the website that I choose. The link is in the description below, comics.gocollect.com. And I talked to Jeff Meyer, who is the owner creator of GoCollect, and asked if I was able. I don't do a lot to give back to the community. You guys see my videos. I do a lot of nonsensical stuff that doesn't really give back to you guys. So I wanted to do something that I can do, which is hopefully help you guys start your 2019 off by saving a little money, making some good decisions on comic book purchases. So I contacted Jeff, and he was kind enough to say go for it. And so here I am. So I'm going to go over GoCollect. I will screen share with you guys the website, and you guys will be able to. I'm hoping that you guys wrote down some books or something that you're looking for, CGC or CBCS wise. I guess I should go into that. I'll go into it when I start screen sharing. But for now, let's start with a cheers. I love whiskey. So, I think my diffuser's off. I'm so used to seeing the little plume of smoke. Maybe, I don't know if I have it on or turned it off. So I am not too sure how I'm going to screen share this. I feel like I should screen share, and I will keep the chat open. You know what? I'm going to pop the chat out. Popping you out. You are officially popped. And then I'm going to take GoCollect and put you over meow. All right, let's do this. You guys ready? You guys got a list? Anybody got a list? Trust me, I was nervous about the porn tabs, just in case. I mean, let's be real here. You never know when you got an incognito tab open to some super weird furry porn, and it just so happens that, like, there you go, Dang, it's terrifying. That is my nightmare. What's up, Marvel Joe? Good to see you. All right, let's get this puppy started. I'm going to screen share. If you see any porn, just let me know, because I don't want to lose my channel. Bloop. Oh, it's like Inception me. Nope, that is not what I wanted at all. Not even a little bit. All right. How is that? How does that look? Feels pretty good. I don't see any porn here. No porn. All right. Let me do a little notepad here. And then TJ wants that guy. Big Will wants a Showcase 56. Do you know what grade you want that in, Big Will? Or just in general? We can just look in general. Detective 359. Come on, White Whale. I am a software engineer, and I don't know how to do that. All right. Comic Geek MCD. Ooh, 7.0. All right, so everybody hold your suggestions for a little bit longer. No more suggestions. We'll get these knocked out, and then we will. I just screwed that up. I'm not gonna put who wants it anymore. I'm just gonna put it out there. Mr. Mystery. Got you, comic noob. I got you. All right, so we're not going to keep track of all this stuff. We'll just like knock them out. So anyway, before I do this, what am I doing with my life? Let me describe. So this is the GoCollect website. I'm using my hands to like move stuff. And it's stupid because you guys can't see me at all. So this is GoCollect. HTTPS, GoCollect, comics.gocollect.com. So even as a free website, it's very useful. So I mean, even the TJ's Hulk 181 and 9.4, you could probably look that up without, or even look, we have ASM 50. Well, maybe that's not an option. So it's $5.99 for a monthly subscription. By the way, this is not Saga 1 RRP. Let me put that in real quick. This is not a sponsored video. Obviously, I don't do sponsorships. None of that stuff applies to me. But I do pay the $5.99 monthly subscription, and it has saved me so much money. So what GoCollect offers is a number of things. I've never seen the selling your collection thing. So a free membership provides some sales data. You get to watch comics. You can make a comic list, comic analyzers and stuff. They also have daily blogs written by different people. So like 3 hours ago, Matt Tuck wrote a blog about taking a stab at Conan keys. And you get these to your email directly every single time. Price variance, Star Wars and Avengers. I'm assuming that's like the 35-cent price variance stuff. And they talk about speculation. Like I don't do a lot of speculating. I rely on other people to do it for me. So that way I don't have to do any work. And if I'm wrong, I don't care. Hey, Melody Green's in the house. Contenders in here. Discovery Bay Comics. So yeah, so Norman Robinson III, collect and sell vintage comics as a speculator. So that's one thing that's kind of cool is you get a daily dose of blog speculation. So if you're a big speculator type, that's cool. You know, that's obviously it kind of helps. They're usually fairly current on the news. So what GoCollect does. So if you know GPA, it provides almost real-time values or sale prices on comic books. CGC, and the good thing about GoCollect is the fact that they also do CBCS. And it's kind of cool. So they monitor the fire hose of online comic sales across various marketplaces and report on the sales of CGC and CBCS graded books in our comics price guide. They monitor actual sales, not sales listings. So it's just a lot faster in terms of like, you don't have to go on eBay and, you know, do the filters and stuff. It's just there. And they use that to create a fair market value for each book. Obviously, this gets a little harder. Even GPA struggles with older books. A lot of Golden Age books are pretty hard to get a feel for value because usually they don't sell as often. No raw books. You're not going to see a lot of like raw books are always very difficult to value. So this is if you're buying a big book, that's why I use this for my bigger books, the ones that I know I want to get in a slab. Or at least I know, like, hey, I found this book. If it looks perfect, if I get it graded and it hits a 9.8, what's the value going to be? So I know if it's worth taking the risk. One cool thing about GoCollect is they actually, they like when you have a best offer on eBay, right? A lot of times you're like, well, it was selling for 500, but a best offer was accepted. And you don't have access to that. GoCollect, and hopefully we see that on a couple of these, actually is able to get the best offer price, which is amazing. And that's super helpful. This is kind of cool. We employ actual humans. So obviously they have these crazy algorithms to pull in all these sales data. And then I guess they use humans to organize the data, and assign it and they assign them to the individual comics. So mistakes can definitely occur, but I haven't seen much. The only time that it kind of gets weird is when they have like a billion, or like when it's Vampirilla #1. Maybe that Vampirilla #1 is not a good one. There have been some books where it's like the foil version or something, and it just acts on, like, if it's listed as not that, and it shows up. So it can be a little difficult. So yeah. So they also have a what's selling the most. So right now, what's selling is showing that in the new comics, Batman Damned #1 in the 9.8 is currently selling at about $100. So this is just a really fast, like, the Detective Comics 880 foil edition, $100 in a 9.8. So these are just really quick things to look at. Modern, if you're just looking at like 9.8 values, Edge of Spider-Verse 2 is at $375, which might be wrong. We'd probably have to look at that. We'll see, because obviously, like, it's not real time. Like, as a sale happens, it usually takes 3 to 4 business days before you see it hit. I've actually bought books and sold books and waited for them to show up on here to see how it affects the fair market value. And it's fairly reasonable. You're never going to get that like instant gratification on seeing it pop up here. And then so you can search comics here. So you can see this is what I've searched recently: Eagle #6, Shazam #1, Dark Horse Preview. Luckily, no porn. And then you can also look up CGC certs. So we can do that as well, which is actually kind of cool. So I'm going to go ahead and sign in. Feel free, Melody Lee Green, to steal my password. Don't steal my password. You'll never know what it is. Boom, and here we are. Scissor Me Timbers, member since April 23rd, 2017. I currently hold an active paid subscription. You can also set up watches. So currently I am watching for a Dirty Pair run from the Future #1, the Adams Hughes variant. And then Mystic Comics #8. I don't know why I put that in there. I think I really liked that whole Destroyer stuff. And anyway, I don't know. I'm not really watching for that book. But so, ooh la la, maybe there will be a little porn in here. So yeah, so I think that's your typical dashboard. So from here you can look at the same stuff that you saw earlier. Hottest comics. So they kind of give you a breakdown of, like, based on a set of dates compared to another set of dates from like years before, like to see how it's jumped. These are the comics that are super hot right now, you know. Miss Marvel #1. And then they have their blogs, which opens a different website, hopefully not porn. So here you have, Artist Spotlight, Gil Kane. Here you have all their blogs. And then investment speculation, new comics this week. And then they have comics I'm watching, my comic lists, which will end up being like comics I like, comics I own, comics I want. I haven't really done too much into this, but that comics I want is where it'll show you disregard. That is not what I thought it was. I must have put these in forever ago. All right, so let's get to it. Let's just jump into it. So let me get my handy dandy notepad out here. I guess we can check out. Wow, the chat is popping. Yo, you like that little profile pic, that little Sinestro head? That's right. It does. You'll, as we go through this, you will see all of the different sales data that it can do. So Hulk 181. So they have like the German variant, Incredible Hulk, which shows my own. It shows that I have it listed in a comic that I own. Shows you how many sales. Shows all the different variants. Do You Poo #1, the facsimile edition, the one that just came out. I think it's still on pre-order. So my porn bookmarks. Don't worry about my porn bookmarks, contender. Hey, what's going on, JC? So we're going to go into Incredible Hulk #1 for, who's this for? This is for TJ. So it shows the comic that I own. I own a 6.5 in Fine Plus. Here's the CGC number, the amount I paid for it. And then you can eventually, we'll go into like the comics I own, and it'll show you how much you paid versus how much your books are worth, which is kind of cool. So this, you have your CGC Census here, provided courtesy of the CGC Census. And so this will tell you that of my 6.5, there are this many's. And I like that it shows you the different colors, which is kind of cool. So it shows you you can go to all recent sales. So here we have like the most recent sale that they have done is from December 31st, 2018. It was a CGC qualified 5.5. So, and it was an auction for $1,107. And here you can also see, here's the signature series that sold a bunch of them. So here, look, check this out. So here you have, we can click on it, and it's cool. It shows you the pictures from the actual eBay listing, right? Wow, look how bad that is. Who posted this? Who's like, yeah, that picture will work for a $2,000 book? So Incredible Hulk 181, CGC 5.0, First Wolverine. So it was, the sale format was a best offer, originally $2,600. CGC Universal label. The venue's eBay, so it tells you the eBay listing. It was a 5.0, and it sold for $2,000. So unlike a lot of like the struggle that you see with the best offers is the fact that even though you go to eBay recently sold, you'll see this, right? The $2,599, but then be like, well, crap. That is not how much this person paid, because it obviously says that it was a best offer and it's lined out and all that stuff. So using GoCollect, you're able to see the actual sale value of the book that you are looking for, or to see what it's worth. So, oh, wow, look how many December sales. On some of these books, you will see like a book hasn't sold since 1995. So TJ Watson wanted to see Hulk 181 and 9.4. So 9.4 TJ, their fair market value right here, fair market value, is listed at $9,250. And then they back up that data with the sales. So I'd have to sign in to see this. So it has the links to the original sale. So it doesn't just do eBay. It does Heritage. It does Comic Link. I don't think it does Comic Connect. But those three seem to be like the big ones that they pull from. The eBay ones are going to show the immediate value of what it sold for, versus Comic Link. You have to actually go to the site and sign in, and it'll tell you that after 65 bids, that's what it sold for. I'm not going to do that because we can just go ahead and look at the eBay ones real quick, since this one has sold so much. You'll see a lot of Comic Link ones sell or the Comic Link ones for like older books. They sell often on Comic Link and Heritage, so that kind of does suck. But just the fact that they're there is kind of cool. So you can see November 21st was the last eBay sale for a 9.4 at $9,800. This was the copy, much better pictures, even though there's some flash here. That was a fixed price, so bought straight up, $9,600. Another fixed price, $9,600. Ooh, look at the colors on that guy. Yes, Barbarian Kung Fu. This is comics.GoCollect. So I mean, you can see over time. You can actually open up the analyzer, and you can choose what you want to see. So you can pick what slab types you want, the date ranges, the trend, how it's gone up or down. So currently 9.8s are trending down, 9.4s are trending down, 9.0s are trending up based on sales. Hey, thanks, Steve B, for hanging out. That's Burke Nasty. If anyone wants to go and find him on Instagram, he is awesome. Submariner number 5, Gorilla Grodd. All right, I will add that to the list. We'll knock these out once I kind of I just wanted to show you guys how it works. If you are interested, it is by far worth the $5.99. So yeah, so here's you can do, like, I keep it as CGC Universal Signature Series, Certified Blue, CBCS, and CBCS Authentic Sig. Obviously, you can change that if you want, if you're looking for like qualified or restored. And then you can still get to that same stuff here. Sales by grade. So this is like the recent one. So 9.8. Oh my God, a 9.8 sold for $29,000. That is so crazy. 2 bids on this 9.8 for $29,000. Yeah, so I mean, there's so much you can learn from this website as far as how things. I don't even know what modeler is. Let's do that. Oh, look at that. Look at a graph, guys. We got graphs up in here. Got some multipliers. Oh. What is a generator? Oh, so that just generates different models for you. Information. Oh, so it also does, like, if you go back, I guess we could just close that guy. Go back to Incredible Hulk here. They have an about, so it kind of gives you key issue, first appearance of Wolverine, the store date, cover price, who did all the stuff on it, which is very, very helpful. Nerd versus Fat wants to see ASM 498. All right, so based off of this, I would say that in the past few months, it hasn't been less than $9,000 since August, and these are well above this fair market value. So that is what the fair market value, I think, is more intended to show you, like, what around you can expect to pay for this book. Obviously, the trends are showing that this specific title, this 9.4 Hulk 181, you're probably going to look at spending a little more. But these were also, so like this was an auction at $9,600. And then it also could potentially change. They don't break it down by like what the page color is. So you could see maybe like some creamed off whites that sold for a little less. You see that with a lot of some of the older books. X-Force number 1, can do, John. XF1, bang, yeah. So that is Incredible Hulk 181. Showcase 56. Check out the magic. Just kidding, that doesn't work. Probably Showcase Presents. All right, guys. That's not okay. What am I doing wrong right now? That was weird. Oh, there must have been like a space right here. Showcase 56. So there were 44 sales, like I said. So fair market value is going to be a little harder. They have to have it pending because there's not enough sales data recently to actually give it a full market value. And he wanted to see 7.0 and 3.5. So, luckily a 7.0 recently sold in June, and then a 3.5 has never sold. So you are kind of screwed on that one. There are only 3 in the census. I do really like, I mean, obviously, like, it's just nice to have all of these different things. Oh, and then when you get to the books, they have additional issues, and then they have links to the actual eBay sales here. Oh, that was DC Comic Queen is live right now. So, sorry, I don't know. You guys can go multi-screen with her. So the 7.0, the last sale was, dang it. I'm not allowed to, so that doesn't help. But it looks like over the past few years, it's stayed around that $70 to $80. A 7.5 though sold for 430 early. Like, so you could probably go off of like plus or minus, up or down. So in that last year, you could go and log into Comic Link to find that out. But if you go off of this, a 7.5 sold for 429. So that's pretty helpful there. So you can make your best judgment on that one. Sorry, Big Will, that wasn't very helpful. Detective 359. Here we have the first appearance of the new Batgirl, introduction of Barbara Gordon. And there's some like quick fair market values for you. All right. Whiskey, so good. Has not been a sale of, you'll see some of these like that just guesstimate their fair market value for a 9.8 are insane. I don't know who asked, who was it? Jason P? Oh, 5.0. Gotcha. So a 5.0, according to them, would be valued at $600 fair market value. The most recent one was just a few days ago. The day after Christmas, one sold for $700. This was a fixed price. It was off-white pages. Some good scans right there. Look at those fancy scans. And then more recently, before that, 612 was an auction. So you can also base, like, obviously auctions typically sell for a little cheaper than their counterparts. This was a white pages 5.0 for $612 earlier in December. End of November, we had a 5.0 off-white white pages. This was a best offer. So it was originally $575, and they accepted a $550 offer. And then you can see them, maybe this is that 5.0 he's talking about. So I love the fact that I can just like, you can like, so fair market value for a 5.0 is 600. And then like, oh, there it is. But like that's 650. I don't know if I want to pay that, especially with off-white to white pages, if you want those white pages, but that does, look how nice that is. That's pretty nice. Ooh, got that pen stamp. See that pen stamp? I would pay extra for that. Just FYI. He doesn't even know. Case is clean. Doesn't even mention the pen stamp. That's cool. That's cool, guys. That's cool. So Detective Comics number 359, he's asking for a 5.0. You are looking at about $600 to $700. Batman 635. Comic Geek MCD. Wow, that really does look like Batman's head. That's funny. Dang it. Dang it. What am I doing wrong here? Batman. How does that makes no sense to me. Oh, now it wants to work. Jeez Louise. All right. Comic Geek MCD, what grade were you looking for? If you are still in the chat. So what I tend to do is I boop. Detective Comics number 880. Maybe it doesn't like the number sign. Oh, okay. Comic Geek MCD says 9.8. So at a 9.8, they have the fair market value listed at $270, which is a nice little bump. That's almost twice as much as a 9.6. I'll add that, Michael. Sorry, I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of people asking for stuff, but we have kind of a long list. I should probably delete these as I go. So most recent sales, December 31st, 2018, we had an eBay sale. It was a best offer, some nice scans here. Best offer originally for sale for $424.99, and it sold for $350, which is that's a pretty good discount. That's $75 off. Obviously, that is still over what they consider fair market value. You see a lot of these books down here, even as what 6 days prior to that on Christmas, you had a 288, 271, 300. So 350 is pretty steep, I think. But you know, the good thing about this is the fact that it kind of shows you the trends. And you can see that it was trending in that like mid 200 to high 200s, almost 300 here. And then some guy really, really wanted this one for $350. Let's see if there's any graded ones here. Here's a 9.8 for 500. Here's a 9.8 for 350. This is really kind of weird. Why would it's interesting that guy would spend that much on. So you have a buy it now. Oh, that's My Comic Shop. So on it, like if you go to My Comic Shop, this would actually probably be cheaper. Might be closer to the actual value that you see here at that 270 range, because My Comic Shop always upcharges a lot on their eBay books. So go to My Comic Shop. Actually, let's do that. I'll show you guys My Comic Shop. Good thing there was no porn in there. Batman 635. So I'll show you. This is actually kind of fun. So we have to look for the label number. My Comic Shop, by the way, if you see them on eBay, 14470480023. And they have it here for $350, right? Oh, look, 14470480023. They have it here for $299. Same book, probably the exact same pictures, $50 cheaper. You are going to have to pay a 3% buyer's premium plus shipping, right? So here they're going to have it for $350 but free shipping. So that's, I mean, you're still going to pay less than $350 because the buyer's premium is $9. And shipping might be what, $10 to $15. So yeah, it would definitely be cheaper to buy. You're still over that 270 mark, but at least you're lower than what they're selling it on eBay. I guess these are consignments, so this guy can choose whatever he wants to sell it for. This is honestly how I bought my first Green Lantern number 7. My 7.0, it was like $700 on eBay, but I came to My Comic Shop and it was $500, and I saved a ton of money. What's up, Captain Mike? Good to see you. So yeah, I'll keep My Comic Shop open just in case we see some stuff. Y'all. So we can close that guy. Tech 880. We'll go through that now. Batman 189. Oh, that's what I normally do. I just look it up and then Mr. Mystery number 6. Ooh, fancy. Only 10 sales on. I think this was DS Comics asked for that one. Yeah, you definitely like You have a 3.0 that sold in September 2018, and then after that, the most recent sale was January 2016. This is a book that only has 28 total on the census, so some of these older books are going to be a little bit of a struggle. Why will comics in here just dropping 1.8 Bloodshot Zero? Get out of here. You're done. You're done, son. And then ASM 50, we can look up that one real quick. Oh, I actually clicked on it instead of looking it up. Okay, so we'll do these three first. Detective Comics 880, I would assume you were looking for a 9.8. I didn't, at this point, I stopped writing down who was asking. So, hey, thank you, Comic Geek MCD, for hanging out. And again, thank you for adding me on Snapchat. If anyone wants to add me on Snapchat, it's Scissor Me Timbers, SXR Me Timbers. I don't know why. I mean, I feel like I use Instagram a lot more than Snapchat. I think I only Snapchat Melody. Some nudes. Second best 0.8 grade I'd have after a 9.8. This is true. This is that's factually correct. 1.8, $20. Some these asterisks means that there's never been a sale of that. So obviously a lot of these newer comics, you're not going to see anything really low grade. So Detective Comics 880, look at that jump between a 9.6 and a 9.8. It is crazy how a 9.8 can really, this is why when people reveal 9.8s on their YouTube CGC unboxings, they lose their mind because the price is crazy different. So here you see it's a little bit all over the place. Good. Someone paid $900 for this. Best offer. Who was trying to sell their Tech 880 for $1,300? Oh, it's probably because it had Green Lantern on the back, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Yeah, that's so. This was a best. I mean, he got $400 off, but he still paid way more than everyone else. I mean, the most recent 9.8 was a best offer from 825, and they got it for $740, so almost $100 off. Good for them. Another best offer, 733, got it for $660. So yeah, and this is exactly why when we talk about what do you collect, not all of us can be slab dragons, you know, where we're really seeking out those 9.8s. A lot of us have to resort to these, like, you know, these measly $150 books. That's not a bad price. I would 100% buy an 8.0 of this book just for the cover. I mean, there's no story. There's no like issue notes. There's nothing other than the fact that it's a freaking sweet jock cover. But yeah, so 9.6s are going up though. I mean, well, at least this one was an auction, obviously one bid because he paid over fair market value by a ton. Compared to a lot of these other guys who bought in the same month of December. And then, ooh, look at that. Oh, that's a foil variant. I was like, damn, that is a nice SIG. It kind of ruins the artwork. See, so I mean, like, obviously with like this stuff, it kind of mixes whatever, like some of these are foil variants. You're not going to find Tech 880 for $43 or a 9.8 for $124. This one is a real one. That one looks like a real one. I don't know why I opened it in a new. That's a foiled again. So that's Tech 880. This Mr. Mystery number 6 DS Comics is these are probably all going to be like heritage auctions too. Oh, 2016, you had 1,085 for a 4.0. 2014, you had a 3.5 go for 521. So look at the difference between the sale in 2014 to 2016, 2 years. Like a half grade in value jumps it up by almost $500. Here we have the most recent. So this, you can definitely tell that this book has shot up in value. A lot of these old Golden Age horror comics have definitely become a lot more prevalent, I think. This is September 19th. A 3.0 sold for $12.95, fixed price. Wow. What? Look at this. Kelpidine chewing gum. Reduce up to 5 pounds a week. Fat men and women everywhere, go get yourself some Kelpidine improved formula chewing gum. Lose up to 5 pounds a week. That is madness. That is a sick cover, though. Look at this. Look how cool that cover is. So you would say that this $12.95 is a good deal on this book? I mean, it was only a few months ago. That looks like these look like reprints. I don't see any on the eBays. So yeah, that's how I stay thin. Oh my God, that is too funny for that gum. Sorry, I know I'm trying to get to all these, and I'm sure there's people who have been putting more in. Batman 189, I'm not too sure who said that. Let's take a gander. All right, so a 9.8. So this is the first Silver Age Scarecrow from 1967. It's 12 center. Ooh, good old Joe Giella. That doesn't seem right. Oh, wait. Is that how many average copies of sold previous year issue notes? What the hell does that mean? Probably of like maybe the whole Batman series. So you have 716 on the census. Who posted this? Who wants what grade should we look at, guys? Should we just look at all recents? Get a 4.5 for $110. That's not bad. I mean, I don't actually know what was the fair market value here for 4.5. $140. $110. Way to go, guy. This guy got a deal. He even put in a best offer below GPA, or by below GPA, I mean below GoCollect. I think below GPA is just easier. DS Comics says that Batman 189, 234, and Lois Lane 70 are really undervalued. So Silver Age first appearances, I will agree. Here's a fixed price. An 8.0 went for $555. 7.5. That's a pretty good. This guy got kind of a good deal. I mean, when you think about like best offers, I always feel terrible putting in like an offer under like $100 under asking price. But at the same time, a 7.5 is valued at $375. And he got it right there. Smack dab, $375. So, and I will often do that. I will often look at the fair market value and maybe go like 5 or 10 under sometimes. And if it's a best offer, I'll try to offer that. Try to get myself a deal. Look at this guy trying to sell this 4.5 for $200. What does he know? What a jerk. Knights of Old want Action Comics number 13. AC13. All right, so let's get to, I don't remember who asked for that. So Amazing Spider-Man. Hard. I'm typing around my whiskey and I'm typing around my mic. So let's open that one up. Whoa, look at all these things that are happening here. All of these things. Oh, look, we can look at this. So this is what you guys are seeing. That's fancy. I probably just screwed all of this up. Oh, there we go. All right. Batman 608, second print. Oh, Comic Noob. Were you the guy asking about Batman 189? All right, real quick. 7.0, looking at 350 to a 5.0, so about 180 to 350, depending on which one you're looking for. A 5.5 most recently sold for 225. But that seems like a little high. Here's another December one, 285 for a 6.5, so that's not too bad. Oh, so you're talking about, now I feel dumb. All right, so 7.0 ASM 50. So ASM 50, let's look at the about. First appearance of the Kingpin. Marvel, 1967. Wow, there's a lot of these on the census. That's kind of crazy. So 5.0, for between a 5.0 and a 7.0, you're looking at about a $300 difference there. All of these have had recent sales in December. So that's kind of cool. So you're looking at, so this guy definitely kind of overpaid. I mean, maybe not. Yeah, he probably did. Because these are all in like the high 300s. And this dude was like, yup, I'll pay $100 more than everybody else. That's cool. 6.0, 625, and then some 500. So you always have to see the oddballs, you know, the people that are going to spend more. If you look at Showcase 22, I can probably show you that I spent more than probably some people. All About Comics is live, Comics and Cold Ones, episode 30, if anyone wants to go check them out. Yep. And then your high one, 7.0, $700. Most recent one, $700. So kind of on point. You have some higher ones, some lower ones. This guy spent $1,000 on it. You know, some people just have a lot of money and they just don't even care. Batman 608, the second print. Get some more going. Saga 1. That is not Saga 1. Well, that's going to suck. Why would it look? Oh, Saga of Swamp Thing. 83 matches. Ooh, we got some porn. There it is. Saga number 1, RRP. What's going on? I got issues. So we'll keep that up. Oh, dang it. I'm so dumb. So dumb. My OCD. I don't like it. Okay. Batman 608. Second print in a 9.8. Currently, fair market value is set, according to GoCollect, at $425. But it looks like sales are well below that. So obviously, like, you take the fair market value with a little bit of grain of salt. So Bake the Snake wants Invincible number 1 and Mr. Miracle number 1. Adding it to the list. So $425 is, they're considered fair market value, but these are obviously selling for $337 to like, so about $300 to $350. So I would probably drop that by about $100. You could probably say that this fair market value is probably closer to like $325 to $350. Not too shabby. Love that artwork. Let's see what they say about this. Probably just says like Jim Lee cover art. Yeah. That's cool. We should try to find out. These people are looking for these books. Find them on eBay right now. 9.6, 9.8. Where's the 9.8 at? Not there. All right. You want some Turok? Can do. Boom. How about some real Turok? Oh, look, comics I own, 4.5, very good plus. I paid $188 for it. Dell, Turok Son of Stone, number 596, First of 2 Turok, Son of Stone, 4 colors. First appearance, baby. 4.5, $280. That's not too bad. I will take that. That is definitely not 188. Oh, you wanted Turok #1, huh? That doesn't count. I don't know what that is. Gold edition. Who buys that garbage? Gold. Hot damn, 9.8, baby. You get a 9.8 for $20. This guy put a best offer in. What a jerk. Like, best offer off of $24.99. He got it for $20. What a turd. This also doesn't, I don't know if it separates the different variants, because I know some of them have the gold. Well, I guess that would be the gold edition. So that's too funny. There are 0 Gem Mint 10s on the Census, which is kind of surprising considering the cover is so, like, I don't know. Anyway, you guys want the first appearance of Turok? It's right here. That's it. That's the good one. That's the one you want forever. Yeah, he was like, no way. $24? Pass. What were we on? Saga 1. And then I'll put Submariner #5 here. I hope that's the one he wants. Which Submariner? 1968 or 1940? Oh, that's Submariner Comics. I'm assuming he wants this one. The first appearance of Tiger Shark. All right, so Saga #1, the RRP edition, is expensive as balls, ladies and gentlemen. Good grief. That is a lot of money. I know you, boob, and like a little baby that probably looks like me. Oh, there. This is a trap. What is this? What? Why does it say $2 right here? So obviously the site's not perfect. Like we said, humans make errors. This is definitely for sale for $27.99. Lots of money. And then they have the value at $2,300. But it looks like a lot of these sales have been closer to $2,000 for a 9.8. John's Comics with Kids. Rude. So rude. At one point, this guy bought it for $3,200. What? And that was the best offer. He could go right now and buy this one for way cheaper. I bet he feels so dumb. You had no idea that this book didn't exist? Yeah, these are rare. I mean, if you look at regular Saga #1, so it's kind of cool. It shows like these are the variants, and then they have like the printings. Oh, that like I knew that they had the variants, but so you find the book you're looking for, and then they have the 2 variants, so Saga #1, Saga #1, the RRP, and then the 5 printings of that, and then they have all the additional issues. But if you go to Saga #1, 3,461 total copies exist with a 9.8 at 325. And then you look at the RRP, only 248. So, I mean, that's a huge difference. There's definitely a disparity in the number that were produced. RRP incentive variants tend to be very, very, very low. Very low printed. Submariner #5 is right here, Gorilla Grodd. So needy. What grade did you want, Gorilla Grodd? What are you looking for? I didn't put it. That's for real. Some of these guys that are buying these books and showing them off on their YouTube channels are just, I mean, like, you have this and you can look it up and be like, God damn, that dude went ham. So I will wait for Gorilla Grodd to message about what grade he's looking. 9 and up. All right. So there's quite a drastic difference here, Gorilla Grodd, in values. A 9.0 seems, so it looks like a 9.2 is the sweet spot, because that has a 9.4 and 9.2 have the most sales recently. And yeah, this book jumped up. I mean, you can't really see that's Comic Link. I usually just skip over those because I'm too lazy to go to Comic Link. But 9.2s are currently selling all over the place. Oh, these are from like 2017. So don't look at that one. I'd probably look at these two. So September and November, $324 for a 9.2. $252 for that guy. I feel like anytime I find books on Comic Link that I want, they're always like waiting or reserved or whatever. Like, I've never bought a book off Comic Link ever. Yeah, so like the jump off is from a 9.2 to a 9.4 when you see, looks like, oh, maybe not. I mean, well, that's 2018 earlier, $350. I guess you'd have to go off of whatever that is. June, all Comic Link sales. Screw you, Submariner 5. Well, anyway, if you want to go based off of these, I don't see any graded 9.0 or above on eBay. 8.5 for $230, which seems reasonable. That's actually a pretty decent. There's a fair value. Yeah, so that 9.2 at $324 is the most recent sale at the end of November. All right. On to the next one. ASM number 4. Amazing. Let me fix it. Let me do it. Dang it. Being Spider-Man number 4, the first appearance of the Sandman. Hold on, let me open up some of these. X-Force 1. Shadow 1. Oh, crap, did I lose? Don't worry, guys. We got this. I'm assuming that might be what he means. There's a lot of these. Whoever posted Shadow number 1, what volume are you talking about? Because there's so many of them. Oh, that's right. ASM 4, the first Silk. My bad. Get back into it. Boop. Cindy Moon. So first appearance of Silk, Cindy Moon, cameo appearance of Moreland. Hunter King has subscribed to my channel. Thank you so much. 12/31, you had a sale for $110. So I mean that's as recent as it's probably going to get. That was a best offer. Say $5. Look at that. Way to go, guy. $95. This guy got kind of a deal. Wow, he even put in the best offer for $5 less. Kind of all over the place. That's an auction. An auction ended at $140. So these guys must have seen these and jumped on them pretty quick, even though I'm really surprised these people accepted some of these like best offers here. Well, I mean, I guess that was this auction seems kind of weird considering a lot of these best offers were for less than that. 2,420 on the census, almost 2,000 blue labels. Plenty of them raw. Might want to just risk it for the biscuit. You know what I'm saying? Got $120 here. 9.2 signed. Ooh, here's a signed. Look at 9.8, $120. Oh, my comic shop. So let's go back to my comic shop. Give me that Cindy Moon madness. Look at that, $99.95, and you $3 premium plus shipping. So that's not bad. I'm assuming that's the same one. Feels the same. That's the same. So, yep, you get that one. This one is signed by Humberto Ramos. Terrible pictures. Terrible. Or here's a 149 when you could just offer them like $50. Yeah, I feel like $100 feels like a pretty fair value, Jeff. You don't mind if I call you Jeff, do you? Oh, yeah, and everybody got them eBay bucks today. Did we get an answer on the shadow? Anyone? Shadow? All right, so X-Force number 1. Look at this. Look at this madness. Wow, that's actually a whole lot less X-Force number 1s than I expected. I was expecting like 10,000 of them. 10,000. People are buying them, though. Look at this. It's gone up a little bit. This guy bought it for $105. Get them graded. That's actually not a bad deal. Like, you buy these for like $5, you get a 9.8 every time, and you sell them for, $70-ish. All right, Comic Head 84. I'm going to hook him up real quick. I almost typed in Comic Head 84. Watchmen, if I could type, number 1. CGC 9.6 for $120. I think I did okay. Looks like you did pretty good, man. I mean, they have it at fair market value of 160, and the most recent sales from late December were, I mean, this was $215. 170, 140. So, I mean, the last time it sold for that much was, I'm guessing that was an auction bid for 117. So for 119, I think you did pretty dang good. Michael, I just want you to know that these were all in the 40s. Oh, so yeah, so I'll stick with this one. All recent. A 6.0 sold for nobody knows because it was on Heritage. I have to log in and way too lazy for that. Oh, wow, look, Comic Connect. So they do Comic Connect. I wish you probably can't hear me clicking. I got really excited about that. Wow, this 8.0 sold for $13,000. Let's take a look at this. Ire Monroe, Doc Savage, Bill Barnes, and Frank Merriwell. That's a really cool cover. That is super cool. Off-white to white pages. Can you, like, that's still crazy to me that like you can have books from 1940 like ever, like off-white to white pages. That's so insane. So, I mean, you have two sides here. I mean, the last time in May they had a 1.5 sold at auction for $1,025. So, I mean, even in the lowest grade, you could probably get, and that's a really nice 1.5, though. That cover is popping. You're looking at over $1,000. These are all the most recent sales, and they are well all over $1,000. So we did Watchmen #1. Let's keep looking for stuff. So we did all of these. So we have Action Comics #13. Oh, I like that cover. Invincible #1. I don't think that's the right one, is it? Maybe that. I'll click it. Dang. And Mr. Miracle #1. That's super weird. Year unknown. How is that even a thing? All right, so Action Comics #13. I don't remember who asked for that. Let's see. Amazing Spider-Man Annual #1. 4.0 and below. Copy. I'm probably going to just do a few more of these guys. I think you guys get the gist. I'll probably be trying to do one of these episodes every week or two. So that way, and so just like if everyone could just get like 1 or 2 books. I mean, now that we've kind of gone through it, it'll go a lot faster. #1 annual. What did I just do? All right, so Action Comics #13. I did all recent just because it's an older book. There's only 42 on the census, so 4.0 and whoa, they sold a 9.0. I bet that was really pretty. Dang, Sheila. Look at that. One-handed. This dude is straight up one-handing this train like a boss. TJ Watson says, put it to the test. Sheena 10. Hey, what's going on, Reggie Simmons? Good to see you. Reggie, I'm pretty sure, takes the credit for getting me to 700. Added me to a fancy little story on Instagram. What a nice guy. So, okay, so Action Comics, we're looking for a 4. So actually a 4.0 sold in May 10th, 2018 from Heritage Auctions. Let's see if we have some. I probably have to log in to find out what that is. I don't think I have a Heritage Auctions login because, they, oh, here's another 4.0 so we can see this one on Comic Connect. Holy mother of God. Knights of Old. What are you doing looking at these, man? I don't know what you do or what your life is like, but, this is cool. If you're looking at this, you should just, pay $5.99 for your own membership. Wow. $37,000. But still so cool. Cream to off-white pages. 4th Superman cover. 2-page centerfold ad for Superman #1. First appearance of Ultra Humanite. $37,000 April of last year. That is madness. I knew it was an early Action Comics, but that still kind of blows my mind, That 4.0 is super, like, you see the two differences between the 4.0s. Here's that one from Heritage Auctions, and here's that one from Comic Connect. So if this one sold for $37,000 and this one looks 10,000 times better than that with the colors, I bet that sold for way more. All right. So I don't think they had universal by grade. Yeah, those are the two most recent. So I was kind of lucky that you're looking for a 4.0 Knights of Old. If you're looking for a 4.0, like, bravo, sir. Let's close that out. Amazing Spider-Man Annual Numero Uno. That was, let's go back here, and he wanted Sheena number 10. Barbarian Kung Fu asked for it. What grade were you looking for, Barbarian? Two point oh. So in May of 2018, there were two sales. One for $280. And wow, so 2 years ago, I mean, it really hasn't gone up in price too much here. $280 in May for a 2.0. Did they really just post one picture? And it was like the back of the book? Describe the problem we're seeing. No front picture? Mark? I have never sent that in before. Seems to work. All right. So we go to all recent. You had a 1.0 sell for $237 with a best offer from $300. Let's see if we see any other low grades. This must be signed by Stan Lee, $750. I do love the fact that GoCollect has the signature series and all these different label colors. It makes it so much easier because you never. I mean, obviously, like GPA kind of breaks it out similarly, but it's definitely very nice and helpful. 4.0 signed by Stan Lee for $730. So, Barbarian, if I were you, I'd probably be looking in that. We saw that 1.8 sell for $232. So a 2.0 should be around there. So between $200 and $300 would be my guess. I mean, they had a 2.5 sell in June for $200. So they're out there with off-white pages. That's pretty nice. Oh, but something. Does it say cover detached? Cover reattached with a staple. Wow, those ones. Sometimes you get really lucky where like you can click on the picture and it blows it up. Sometimes you click on it and it's still really small. So that was kind of cool. So if anyone wants to try GoCollect, I honestly, for maybe the first few months, was kind of a dirtbag, and I used their. When you first sign up, they have a coupon code for a free month, and I used 2 different emails and made a new account with each, so I had 2 free months, which is wrong. And once I realized how much I actually use it, I was like, take my money, because for $5.99, honestly, like, that's not a bad deal. You're getting so much for $5.99. I mean, if you don't want to go on a lot of YouTubers, guys, to look at speculations and stuff, you can go to GoCollect, and every single day they push out. 22 minutes ago, you got a new thing for Punisher speculations on. I mean, obviously these are like surprise, Amazing Spider-Man 129, Punisher number 1. These are all going to go up in value, like, of course. So I do not recommend scamming free months out of them. I did it mostly because, at the time, I think I was looking for one book. And I didn't want, like, I was looking for one book the first month, and then I didn't use it at all that month. Like, I found the value. I was like, yeah, got it. And then I didn't use it again. And then the next month I'm like, oh, I have another book to look up. And I'm like, well, I have another email. I don't actually know if they still have that. They might not. They've changed their website quite a bit. Anyway, so let's stop talking about. Yeah, I get it, guys. I did some shady stuff. You know, I am not using other people's Wi-Fi. Look at this. Green Lantern 5G, ladies and gentlemen. No one else would name their Wi-Fi that. So Invincible #1, I'm assuming you want a 9.8, maybe a 9.6. Anyone? Unknown. That's so weird. Like, this is such a big book and they don't have any information about that. Dang, I got issues. Throwing Hawkman out there. Get out. Switch your name to Shady Comics. Guys, yeah, okay. I did some shady stuff in my times. But you know, I've paid for it. I mean, if you $5.99 for the past like 2 years. So judge me all you want. Um 9.8 or 9.6. So you have a pretty big jump here. Most recent sale was a 9.8 for $900. So pretty close to their fair market value. It looks like their fair market value matched up with a lot of these like $1,000 sale, $950 sale, $999 sale. This book is heavy, man. Good grief. This book went crazy. I mean, it's always been in that higher price range, but just wild. And then for 9.6, you're looking at half of that. I mean, you had a 346 auction. So you guys know that I'm much more a fan of like buying in cheap, unless it's like a comic that I really, really, really love. Like the Zatanna 16 that I went ham for like 5 different times to get a 9.8. But typically I don't pay the premium for a 9.8. I'd rather buy it raw and hope to goodness, you know, hope to the G-man that I get lucky. See some all recents, 9.8, 900, 9.8, 999, 9.4 for 350, not 285. Some signature. Oh, some magical signature series. Oh, it's got a picture. Oh, see, look how the other one blew up. This one just like stays the same exact size. Look at that little sketch, man. That's pretty sweet. I don't know if I'd pay $1,650 for it. That was the best offer. This guy originally had it listed for $2,198. So I mean, he got a pretty steep discount, and a 9.8 typically sells for $900 to $1,000. So he paid $650 for that little face, that face right there. Oh, and that signature, face, signature. Oh, it looks like it's signed by multiple people. So face, little signature, other signature. I'm not going to respond to any of these Hawkman allegations here, guys. Mr. Miracle #1 from 1971, 15-cent copy by Jack Kirby. Mr. Miracle's costume is colored red. Kirby is credited as colorist in the letters page of issue 3. Okay. I mean, for all these older books, 1971, 1960s, and all that stuff, like that jump, like, damn, that is a jump. So what grade we're looking for for the Mr. Miracle Bake the Snake? That's right, YWell Comics. Nobody is perfect. You know, we're just here to have some love. I really don't like screen sharing. I want you guys to look at me. Look at me. Maybe that's just the whiskey talking. Thank you, Comic Head 84. Coming to my defense, even with the Hawkman pick, Thanatos still won the battle. Can't F with the Justice League. That's right, all you Marvel fanboys. I'm looking at you, Reggie. Where'd Bake the Snake go? What do you want to look at? I do like that it tells you what, like, based off of what grade you have, what percentile you're in. 8 to 9. Oh, thanks, Reggie. You get calm Matt. Okay, so from an 8 to 9, I mean, for a $90 difference, I would probably shoot for that fair market value of a 9.0, depending on how these sales are. So these sales are matching up pretty well with their fair market value, looking at $300. This was a best offer off of $349. And then just a few months ago, one had an auction and it sold for $244. So between like $250 and $300, here we had one random, probably, rich kid who just said, I don't care how much it costs, just give it to me. And he bought the first one he saw. And then 8.5 is looking at low 200s. So that's actually pretty good deal. But I mean, if you're going to keep this long term for speculation value, I would always go with like a 9.0. Like, I don't know. I love eights. Eights are that sweet spot where it's cheap money. And obviously, like, if you look at the difference between an 8.0 and 8.5, you definitely go with the 8.5 because the sales are practically the same. But if you have a little bit more, $300. All right. Wolf Blitz, let me know. I'll do a few more, guys. I'll go until 9 o'clock. House of Secrets, and probably at like 8:45 my time, so in like 8 minutes, I'll switch it back to me because I've got some stuff to talk about. Oh, I don't know why I didn't type in 92. The show is not going for 3 hours. Comic Books NYC, that was a one-time only event. So if you add your stuff, so we'll actually go in here and look at my own collection, like what I've input before. Comics I own, I have this in a 4.0, and I have like, I wonder what it, oh, that's pretty cool. So if you click on your specific one, this is my certification number for my my CGC book. It tells you what I'm in the 87th percentile of my book, so very moderately low grade. But anyway, did he answer? Did Wolf Blitz answer? All right, TJ. Sheena number 10. Bloop. Look at that. Oh my God, there's only 2 sales. But one of them, I bet this is your, 8.5 for $426. I'll go back to it in a second, Wolf Blitz. Sheena, Queen of the Jungle number 10, Fiction House, Winter 1950. Look at that. Look at that guy. He's wearing a Jaguar outfit. That guy's dead. That knife isn't going to help him. He's dead. He gone. And what is she doing? She should be worrying about this weirdo with the net. That's super creepy. That dude's creepy. Ooh, what's this 9.0 over here? What do you got? What do you got hiding over here at 9.0? Wait, this is your you bought this? You won this for $426? Census data pending, because there's probably only like one of these and you own it. Oh, look, there's one right here. There's one right here. You could have gotten this raw with this sweet autograph that says Pat Quick Load Slickland. Pat. What does that say? Someone read some cursive for me. That's terrible. It's terrible cursive. Pat Slickland. Is that an S? What is that? Strickland. Way to go, Wolf Blitz. Yep, I can read. Okay, guys, you don't have to keep. I don't need an echo in here. I gotcha. I was gonna say quick load. Oh man. Here's this cover. That one that's kind of janky. But you can get that for $179. This guy even puts his name in his thing. That's cool. That's cool. All right. So now we know. You win. I don't know. You can win something from TJ. There's literally like that's bald. Look at how bald that is. There's nothing. In 2013, this sold for nobody knows because I don't want to log into this. But wait, is this the same book? That's the same book. Yes. All right, I'm going to go for it. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. But now you know, TJ, you can look up Heritage Auctions version of this and here you go. There's a link. And someone who has Heritage Auctions can look that up and tell us what the price difference was. Okay, so Wolf Blitz wanted a 7.0. Man, this book has shot up like crazy. So 7.0, they have it as fair market value at $1,750. Most recently, there were 2 sales in December 1897, which is a very random number to have as a buy it now price. But yeah, I mean, that kind of makes sense. You see a lot of some like 1850, almost 1900, and then some 1700s. So I would put that around, I mean, like it jumps up from a 7.0 to a 7.5. They have it at 2100. So if you can get this for like $1,700 to $1,900, you probably did pretty well. And that's still madness to me. These House of Secrets 92, and you know it's just for this crazy. I mean, like I love Swamp Thing. And I love Bernie Wrightson, but like this cover art just makes this book so valuable. And it's not going to go down. Look, so you can see I paid $450 right here. And currently a 4.0 is selling for $700. So I didn't do too bad. I bought mine raw, so I had it graded. So you can actually probably add an extra $50 to that guy. But still, made out. All right. Was there anything else? Nope, not even I'm not gonna ask. Because we've been at this for about an hour and a half. So $239. Well, actually, let's see. Let's see if my Swamp Thing wasn't graded. So I bought it about 6 months ago, Wolf Blitz. I think. Maybe longer, probably longer than that. But it's definitely going up. All right, so let's go into my comic list. So I've only put in 38 comics here, which feels about right for maybe like what my slabs are. Look at this. I put TJ's Catwoman 51 in here. Way to go, me. And then you can see what I paid for a bunch of these books. So I paid $7.15 for a giant size X-Men 6.5, $50 for my God Country #1. $5.35, and then you can go in there and add your stuff. So I paid $12.50 for my Green Lantern #7. It was an 8.0 at the time. So you can just look at all. Oh, I paid $6 for that Zatanna, 9.8 now. So you can add all that stuff, and then you can go to a value report, which is kind of cool. This is a pretty cool tool. So like it shows your total paid and your total value. And recently something has dropped down because it was over $20,000 for like the 30 something books that I put in here. So it'll show you. I paid $0 for that Catwoman 51, and TJ, you are insane because that book is worth, according to them, $230. My crime suspense stories, I paid $10.75, and it shows a fair market value of $10.50. So losing a little bit on that guy. And then the ones that you don't really know the value or they don't show up, you can kind of guesstimate. So I paid $35 for my East of West #1 signature series, and I put that value at $125. Like, that's what I'd be comfortable getting rid of it for. Other ones, like some of the CBCS are kind of different where they don't give it a value. So you kind of, I just like went off the CGC value and put that in there. My Green Lantern #1, I would never get rid, or December 7, I would never get rid of it, but I paid $12.50 for it. And with that signature, that was before it's the only one, obviously. It's the highest graded copy on the Census. I'm going to show you that because I'm super proud of it, but I would probably estimate that value at $2,500 or more. Check it out. Check it out. 8.5. Ooh, only one. Nothing higher because I'm awesome. Actually, Joe Giella is awesome. So thank you, Joe Giella. Anyway, I'm going to flip this guy back around on me if I can figure out how to do that. Nope. Stop screen sharing. Hey, I'm back. Wow. Don't worry about my hair. I haven't been going crazy and stuff. I'm going to restore the chat. All right. How far back does the fair market value track again? I mean, the fair market value is updated usually. Like, I feel like I've seen it fluctuate fairly often. Unfortunately, I've seen that mostly on my Showcase 22. But I would say I don't know the exact answer for that. I don't want to pull something out of my ass for that rag 718. Am I out of sync? Like, how far out of sync? Hello. Well, I'm out of sync now. I don't know how to fix that. Ooh, I don't want to download an app. That's nope. All right. Hey, Comic Core, good to see you. So that is GoCollect. So 97 minutes of showing you guys some stuff on GoCollect. Again, Jeff Meyer was kind enough to let me use his website to show you guys the value of GoCollect. If at $5.99 a month, like if you're buying big books, it's so worth it. To know exactly what you're getting for exactly what price and whether it's worth it or not. Hey, thank you so much for hanging out, Comic Books NYC. I appreciate you hanging out. And through that whole glass, I'm like halfway through, so my bad. We are not doing any more 3-hour videos. Now, Jason Momoa Pez, pretty good. I wonder like what that part, like open up his chest and eat his insides. Anyway, that was fun. So again, it's a very cool site. If there were 3 comic book resources I would recommend for anyone, they would definitely be GoCollect, comics.gocollect.com for the computer. I also usually have a tab up on my, I thought it was a Jesus Best Dispenser. That's funny. I have the website up on my phone pretty much all the time in a tab. And then Key Collector Comics, the app, is another fantastic one for hunting. And then third, the YouTube comic community. You have so much going on as far as speculation and people putting out amazing content that it makes sense. I'm terrible at it. That's probably why I don't buy a lot of comics recently, because I don't have time to watch everybody's videos, which is super unfortunate. So I'm sorry if I don't reciprocate the love. Are they better because they are from the abdomen of Momoa? Let me dig. He really does look like Jesus, man. Like, if you didn't see any of that, that's straight up Jesus. Get in there, Jesus. That's funny. Okay, so 700 subscribers. Before I sign off, I'm going to be doing a 700 subscriber contest giveaway. I have not done a giveaway since 250. I haven't done one since 250 and 500 Instagram followers. I am currently at 700 YouTube subscribers and 1350 Instagram followers. So thank you all so much. That's crazy, and it's long overdue. I feel like my overall goal for this year, 2019, I would like to hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, not for the monetary benefits, but just because, like, that's a milestone. You know, that's like, I feel like the time and effort that I've put into YouTube would finally, it would come to a peak there. So for my 700 subscriber contest, I will do another video with more details, obviously. I am not Tim level famous. Honestly, I don't even know who that is. Who's Tim? I'm not even Alex the Comic Hoarder, Comic-Holics, Reggie. I'm not any of those famous. I am just me doing me. So for my 700 subscriber contest, I'm going to show you guys some or the book that I'm going to give away. And I figure I could give you guys a book that's more valuable, maybe something that's more, I don't know how to just, like, I want you guys to have something from me, something personal to me. So the book that I have that I'm going to give away as the grand prize, I might add some extras just because, you know, you can't just have one person win. Is some legs. Meow, 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 meow. This was my very first copy of Zatanna number 16. I had it signed by Adam Hughes, and it came back graded a 9.6. There's one little spine tick. But I figure if I'm going to give something away, I want you to have it, and I want you, and I will know, because this is very specific. Like, I will know if this ends up on eBay, which would be very unfortunate. And I hope that whoever wins it cherishes the Zatanna 16 as much as I do. So I hope that whoever wins it keeps it as I don't know, a memento, like something to remember my sad little mom and pop shop YouTube channel for. So this will probably be the grand prize. I mean, I might add some other books that are like older, you know, Silver Age cool stuff. And that way, you know, if you want something that's more applicable to whatever you collect, that would make more sense. But I figure I want you guys, because of all the support I got, I want you to have something that I love. And I love this book. I thought long and hard about what to give you guys, what to give away, and what is a part of me. And this is it. This is a big one. YWO Comics, you know that Zatanna 15 is right there. Bloop. In that CGC 9.8, baby. So if you have been looking for a Zatanna number 16, I'm sorry it's not a 9.8. I would have loved that. I would have stopped looking after that, but it did not. It came back a 9.6. And I'm not going to make it hard. I'm obviously going to give more incentive for people that make videos, but I will be doing something so that people who can just comment, that way everybody kind of has a chance. Plus, you know, I gotta pull those subs. I gotta get those subs. Get that 1,000 subscriber magic. So if you're looking for them legs, it's my last copy, guys. Reggie, I have my 9.8 over there, but Reggie got my last raw copy, and this is available for the good price of making a comment on my soon to be video. Dude, that 15 is so hard to find in 9.8. I can't tell you how many. I have bought so many copies of Zatanna 16 and 15 trying to find that 9.8. And the fact that I bought two from the same seller, one of each, and they both came back in 9.8 made me want to die. Like, I was so happy. So happy. I'm sure I probably made a video on that unboxing. But yeah. So that's the big one. Are you calling me saddlebags right now? I got shoes. I am not going to cry about it. I'm not going to cry. So emotional right now. That actually almost worked. My eyes are red. So, how is that, a hair? So things that I've got coming up. I have been talking with the boy who had 7 about our Green Lantern videos. We will be asking people to guest spot on them. And we are both. I have all of the Green Lantern stuff digitally, but I'm buying the Omni, the Jeff Johns Omnibus, number 1. So that way we can both be on the same page and kind of decide how we're gonna run that. But that is coming up. I have my 700 subscriber video, and that's it. I'm pretty boring, guys. So I will probably be doing this Thirsty Thursday with GoCollect live. How often do you guys want this? Do you like weekly? Might be hard. Semi-weekly might make more sense. Like every other Thursday would probably be a lot of fun, if I can. John's Comics with Kids. Stop reading. Just wait, because we are going to be doing. Or you could just keep reading and you can just guest spot all the stuff that you've probably already read. But yeah, I don't know what to say anymore. Bisexually, yes, thank you. Bi-weekly, every other Thursday. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Again, if anyone has any ideas, they want to collaborate, do anything, and they want to showcase their talents on my channel or want me to showcase my stupidness on their channel, I'll do it all, man. Use and abuse me. You guys know that I don't care about views and all that stuff. I just want to have fun and talk with you guys. Doesn't matter whose channel I'm on. So weekly best, bi-weekly okay. I will do my best. I'm going to send this link to Jeff Meyer and see how he feels about how it went. Probably shouldn't have mentioned that I scammed him for a month. Maybe not the best idea. But yeah. We still need to do the cut round 2 on White Whale Comics' website. We were also planning on having a comic book auction. So that's something that we have to work on. I still have Reggie and I still working on. Well, I actually haven't messaged him about it. I'll message him about coming up with a date for round 3 for Comic Wars. Comic Egg 84 Blackest Night is amazing. It is literally the best. So yeah, I guess that's it, guys. We are at 109 minutes. I appreciate you. And unlike my last video, I'm going to say goodbye one time. Just a one, not 5 times. I don't want to have to do another, hey, at minute 5, you can see this. Do you guys see at minute 15 in my 3-hour video, that piece of paper that like flew off and fell on the ground? I put that as ghost appearance. That's right. There's a ghost in here, apparently. You know, so I put the rest of that in here, and I should finish this for you guys. So we'll do a final cheers. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me tonight. And I guess I'll teach you. In Japan, they call it kanpai instead of cheers. So kanpai. Damn, that is good. Damn, that kind of hurt. Just kidding. So, these are delicious. I don't think I've had a Pez dispenser in years. Jeremy Edwards is here. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie. Half a bottle later, I'm kind of feeling good. There we were, eating Pez out of Aquaman's abdomen. All right. So I'm signing off. Thank you. 700 subscribers. That's insane to me. I remember how excited I got when I got like my first 10 subscribers. Don't tempt me right now, White Whale Comics. You want to do an auction like right now while I'm drunk? You get it for $1. Congratulations. Don't tempt me. I will add you right now, and we can like pick 5 books each and just sell them. Maybe not the best idea. I mean, it's 9 o'clock. What do I know? Aren't you on the East Coast? Shouldn't you go to bed? I wouldn't even know what books to sell. Green Lantern number 7 for $1. Terrible life choices. White Whale says, I don't sleep. I'm about halfway to 700. John's Comics with Kids. I love you, man. You will hit 700 really quick. And so will you, White Whale Comics. Dang it. Comics NYC says, nice attempt at ending the stream. I am so bad at ending streams. Like, I just want to keep talking. And you guys are the worst. You guys are enablers. Just grab a few. Don't worry about it. All right. It's funny because I told Melody, like, don't worry, it'll only be like an hour. And here we are at 113 minutes. I don't actually even, I've never run an auction before. I wouldn't even know how to do that in the first place. All right, well, you want to, wait, John's channel is greater than your, okay, hands up if you want an auction. I don't even know like what I would sell. I literally have to go find stuff like right now. It's a Thursday and it's 9 p.m. So I'm sure you guys are tired. I'm sure you guys won't bid on half the things I put up. I wouldn't put up any big books because that terrifies me. If anything, I'll just bid over you. I'll shill bid live. I got issues, put his hand up. I don't know. There's 24 people watching, so we got one out of 24. If I get 10 hands up, Whitewell Comics and I will find some books and sell them to you for money. We got one. I might, if that happens, I need to go find more whiskey. 2, I do not have a She-Hulk auction or She-Hulk #1. I'm sorry, Comic Head, but maybe Alec does. I got issues. You can't do it twice. That's bullcrap. That's too. We're what, 3? Rag 718 says auction. Auction should be planned. I like where TJ's head's at. TJ seems to be, don't drunk auction. TJ is the voice of reason. All right. Well, if you want to go live on your channel, man, I will more than be happy to join you. We can drink it up all night. Maybe not all night. Somehow I still have to clean my apartment, even though look, there's nothing on my counter except for some books and my thingy. You'd feel guilty taking advantage of I'm not drunk. I weigh 225 pounds. There's not enough whiskey in that half bottle that was there to get me drunk. But all right. So I'm going to end it. So this will be attempt number 2 at ending my YouTube channel video. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to. Jesus. Yep. Come on, I got issues. Do I look like I'm turning red? Except for like the pimple that was on my nose? Look at that. I'm also half Irish. I got issues. Don't forget that. Just auction 37 copies of Green Lantern. Oh, maybe. I'm not drunk. I feel good, though. I do feel really good. Why would you do that? Why would you give me a thumbs down? I got issues. You are one of my favorites. All right, so Whitewell Comics and I will work on an auction upcoming. If he wants to go live on his channel and just talk and hang out, I will definitely do that. So everybody ask Whitewell Comics to go live, and maybe we'll. Yeah, Asians typically turn super, super red. Not gonna lie about that. All right, I love you guys. Thank you all again for the support that I received for my last video. Not my last video, my last video, the 3-hour long craziness video. I truly appreciate it. Thank you for getting me to 700 subscriptions, 705 to be exact. That's amazing. Sorry about the congestion. I'm going to stop broadcast and not even say goodbye, because goodbyes just don't seem to work for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this comic GoCollect video. I will be doing this hopefully every 2 weeks at the least. I want to help you guys achieve your 2019 want list goals. And hopefully I helped some of you guys make a better decision tonight about like the typical values or the current values, fair market values of some of the books you are looking for. So adios, and hope you guys had a happy new year. End it. Bye.